Okay, we have another article that I think I'm going to go through. What is this? We have this article. Okay, so we have this article to cover as well. This is Magnus Carlsen tops the 16-player Opera Euro Rapid lineup. We have this as well. So let's cover this article too. Okay. 1 second. All right. Magnus Carlsen tops the 16-player Opera Euro Rapid lineup. Magnus Carlsen, Hikaru Nakamura, Timur Radjabov, and Wesley So are among the 16 participants for the $100,000 Opera Euro Rapid, the third stage of the Meltwater Champions Chess Tour. The 9-day online event runs from February 6th to 14th, and will once again be broadcast live on Eurosport, Norwegian TV, and in multiple languages and styles here on Chess 24. The 16 players will be cut to 8 on the first 3 days before the remaining participants play a knockout for the $30,000 top prize and crucial tour points. All right, let's scroll down. Okay, the lineup for the Opera Euro Rapid features 9 of the world's top 11 ranked chess players on the January 2021 FIDE rating list. It consists of 8 players who are leading the tour standings, 2 players by public vote, and 6 wildcards. 2018 US champion Sam Shankland, world number 14 Lenier Dominguez, and German number 1 Matthias Bluebaum are making their tour debut. Actually, wait, there is no Ali Reza here. You're right, there's no Ali Reza. Interesting. That is kind of weird. The schedule is the same as for the Skilling Open and Air Things Masters, with each day's played this time beginning at 17 o'clock Central European Time, 11 Eastern, 21:30 Istanbul time. A 3-day preliminary stage sees participants play each other once at Rapid Chess, with 15 minutes for all moves and a 10-second increment added to their clock each move. The top 8 advance to a knockout, where each tie is held over 2 days with a 4-game rapid match each day. If the score in matches ends 1-1, a playoff is held where 2 5+3 blitz games are potentially followed by an Armageddon, a single game where white has 5 minutes to black's 4, but a draw counts as a win for black. All right, let's keep going. Okay, let's keep going. The schedule, again, I will be competing in this, you guys, and there will be live coverage on my channel every day by Levy and Anna. It starts February 6th with the preliminaries day 1, February 7th, February 8th. Quarterfinals are February 9th and 10th, semis 11th and 12th, finals 13th and 14th. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, PogChamps 3 will be starting on February 15th, so it's going to be a very, very packed action, jam-packed action here in February. Let's keep going. At stake is a $30,000 top prize and also up to 50 tour points, 10 for finishing tops in the prelims and 40 for winning the knockout. The current tour standings look as follows after the first regular event. The Skilling Open was won by Wesley So, in the first major, the Air Things Masters, which was won by Timur Radjabov. All right, so we have this. So Timur is currently leading, 91 points. Wesley in second with 62. Levon with 60. Magnus with 50. Maxime with 36. And I have 30. How does Maxime have more points than me? Wait a second, I'm confused. How does Maxime have more points than me? He lost to me. Didn't he? Wait. I'm confused. Didn't he lose to me in the wait, I'm actually a little bit confused. 1 second. Let me try to think this through. Because he lost to me in our individual matchup in the first event in the quarterfinals, and we both lost. No, we both lost in the same thing, didn't we? Or did he go into the semis? Did he? Am I crazy? I thought we all lost the same round. No, we all lost the same match. I lost in the quarterfinals. Magnus, didn't they? I thought everybody lost, or was that just the semis that everybody lost? I could have sworn that Magnus lost the same time I lost. I'm wrong? Really? Okay. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. No, actually, he wasn't the favorite. He beat Wesley. No, Wesley was the favorite who he beat. Okay, because I forgot. I thought he was in the favorites who lost, but it was Wesley who lost. So it was Magnus, myself, Wesley who lost Maxime. Yeah, okay, now it makes sense. Yeah. I forgot that Maxime was not the favorite in that match. Okay. So that makes sense. Okay, the top 8 in the tour standings after the Opera Euro Rapid will automatically be invited to the next event on the tour, the 12-player $200,000 second major taking place on March 13th to 21st. The race is also beginning to develop for a place in the $300,000 tour final, set to take place in person in Meltwater's San Francisco headquarters this September. All right, so here's the schedule. Again, the ones that are gold, these are just regular events. The blue ones are considered majors. All right, so let's keep going. The Opera Euro Rapid is named after the tour's official browser partner, Opera. Christian Calandra, EVP of browsers at Opera, commented, gaming and esports are becoming an increasingly important part of the browser experience. Chess streaming experienced explosive growth in 2020, and the Meltwater Champions Chess Tour on Chess24 garnered massive viewership. As many of our gamers, esports, and chess fans, we believe partnering with the Play Magnus Group and the tour is a perfect fit for us. We can't wait to see games that will be played out during the Opera Euro Rapid. First of all, I've never heard of Opera Browser. Secondly, the event is being held on the Chess24 platform. So I mean, unless they're claiming that everybody has to download a new browser, I'm actually, that doesn't make any sense. I'll tell you why it doesn't make any sense, because in the regulations, they've literally told us that we should make sure to use Google Chrome over using Firefox or other browsers. So I'm really confused. Anyway, let's keep going. Arne Horve, tour director of the Play Max Group, said online chess at the highest competitive level requires serious tech, and Opera's browser is exactly that. The tour now has 2 tournaments in the top 3 most watched chess events in recent history, alongside the latest World Championship. We believe the partnership with Opera, whose products are known, trusted, and used worldwide by millions of people every month, represents a massive opportunity to accelerate the popularity of the tour in chess. We are excited to have Opera as a title partner for the Opera Euro Rapid and the official browser partner of the tour moving forward. The logo of the Opera Euro Rapid was chosen by a public vote among Chess24 premium members and is auto-generated from the sensational game that saw Danil Dubov checkmate and knock out world champion Magnus Carlsen in the Air Things Masters quarterfinals. Okay, kind of dank if you ask me. Kind of dank. But anyway, let's keep going. Chess fans will have less than a week to wait after the end of Tata Steel Chess before the world's top players are back in action in the Opera Euro Rapid on Saturday, February 6th. So yeah, so it's going to be a fun event. Starts February 6th, runs through the 14th. It's going to be the same thing, 16 players. Who's playing exactly? Magnus, Ding, Jan, Maxime, Levon, Sasha, Wesley, Timur, Anish, Lenier, Jan Christoph, myself, Vidit, Danil Dubov, Sam Shanklin, and Matthias Bluebaum. All right, pretty normal. Who got the vote, by the way, though? Let's see. Wild cards were given to Vidit, Jan Christoph, Anish Giri, Lenny. Wait, Anish was not in. Oh, no, he wasn't in the top 8, so he got a wild card. Lenny a wild card. Jan Christoph, Vidit, Sam Shanklin, Matthias Bluebaum. Okay, interesting choice. Kind of interesting. I'm kind of surprised by this wild card a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm also shocked. I'm actually not gonna lie. I'm shocked that Ali Rez is not in here. Ding Loren got the fan vote, and Alexander Grishuk got the fan vote as well. Interesting. Okay. I will say there's obviously a glaring omission here, which is why is Ali Reza not in this event. I mean, I don't know, it seems very strange to me that Ali Reza is not here, but it is good to see Ding Loren back. So I feel like, has he played? I don't think he's played the first 2 events, so it's actually really good to see Ding Loren back in action. Otherwise pretty normal, pretty standard. But yeah, not seeing Ali Reza in this certainly is a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so yeah, it's gonna be a fun event, February 6th to 14th. I will be playing in it. There will be live coverage on my channel with Levi Rosman and Anna Rudolph, so make sure to check that out. It will be I think it'll be starting at 8 a.m. Pacific, so like 11 a.m. Eastern, so it'll be a much more civilized hour, I believe. Yeah, it does say it actually. All rounds begin 11 a.m. So it'll be 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, much more civilized time, unlike the previous event. So looking forward to it. It's going to be fun, and we'll see. Did I start my prep for the event? No, not yet. I'll start my prep in a couple of days. Thank you to Albanox for Prime, Hero Impulse for the Prime, and Varkane as well. So yeah, good stuff. Let's keep going. We have another article to read as well. One thing, yeah, I'm gonna load another article. Let's keep going. All right. 2021 FIDE World Chess Championship be hosted by Dubai World Expo. Chess.com to broadcast. Oh, this morning, I guess. 2 million FIDE World Chess Championship between GM Magnus Carlsen and the winner of the FIDE Candidates Tournament will be held November 24th to December 16th, 2021, alongside the Dubai World Expo. Chess.com will be an official broadcast partner. The new dates for the match were announced by FIDE. The World Championship will be played over 14 classical games. Wait a second. 14 classical games? Wasn't it 12 in the past? Chat, you can correct me, but the match between Magus and Fabiano was 12 draws, wasn't it? 14 games? I mean, I mean, what am I going to say? I'm going to say that, frankly, I'm not going to hold my punches here. That's ridiculous. You know, we've seen the world of chess, and we see how rapid and blitz chess online and also over the board, because prior to this pandemic, blitz and rapid was already starting to really, there were more and more events, and it was becoming much more popular. This is taking it in the wrong direction, in my opinion. Completely in the wrong direction. This feels to me like they're trying to make the match longer instead of trying to live in the modern age and make the match quicker. I would honestly argue it should probably be less. I would say it should be 10 games. Is what I would say. But to add 2 more games to make the match even longer, to me it's like trying to go back in time to a different era when world championship matches were super long, and I don't agree with that. I think that's, yeah, I would argue, why don't they just, not even first of 3, but I don't know, adding more games feels very out of step with the world we're living in today. It feels kind of like saying, you know what, we don't actually agree, and we think the classical chess is here to stay, basically, is what it sounds like to me. Again, more ad revenue, I suppose, but again, like, it's hard enough to keep people interested for like a few hours a day, but making this go even 2 more days of potentially 7-hour games, I think it's out of step with the modern world we live in. All right, of course the match could be less. To be fair, it could be shorter. It was originally scheduled to start on December 20th, 2020, but was postponed due to the coronavirus pandemic. The location did not change. The match will still take place at the state-of-the-art Dubai Exhibition Center, located just 300 meters from the heart of the world-class Expo 2020 site. The World Expo was also postponed due to the pandemic and will now take place from October 1st, 2021 until March 31st, 2022. All right, let's keep going. By the way, since you guys are asking about $2 million, I'm not sure what this figure is. Is this the prize fund for the match itself, or is this the total prize fund? Because if this is the total prize fund, the players will not get $1 million each. FIDE will take a nice hefty $300,000 to $400,000 cut of that $2 million prize fund for organizing the event. So when they say 2 million, unless there's clarification, that just means that the players will get something like 757, like potentially 1.5 million or something will go to the players, but 500k will go to FIDE. But if there is clarification, I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong. I don't know. Because it's never really clear. Oh wait, no, it actually says it. Sorry, 60% going. Sorry, I didn't get that far. I stopped I stopped before that. Never mind. So I'm wrong. The World Championship will still be played over 14 classical games for a 2 million prize fund, with 60% going to the winner, 40% to the runner-up. It was originally scheduled to start December 20th, 2020. It was postponed due to the coronavirus pandemic. Yeah, I actually didn't see that. So 2 million is a prize fund, which probably means objectively the entire amount that I'm assuming Dubai is putting up is somewhere in the range of 3 million, probably a few $100,000 to organize the event, put it together. FIDE has to get their cut, and then there's 2 million left over for the players as well. Of course, that is pre-tax. They will have to pay taxes on that money. Anyway, let's keep going. The location did not change. Okay, I read that. Let's keep going. The confirmation of location, new dates, and prize fund comes 2 months after chess.com became the first company to acquire the rights to broadcast the match. Not bad. This groundbreaking agreement between FIDE and chess.com, the leading chess broadcaster, will bring the World Chess Championship to a wider audience than ever before. Chess.com will broadcast its official coverage across multiple platforms in the world's most popular languages, featuring commentary from some of the biggest names in chess and entertainment. The opponent for Carlsen in the match will be the winner of the 2020 FIDE Candidates Tournament, of which the second half was also postponed and which is currently scheduled to take place in Yekaterinburg, Russia, in the second half of April 2021. Chess.com also acquired broadcast rights for this event. Again, I mean, April, we'll see. I think a lot depends on how vaccinations are going, but most importantly, whether the Chinese players can travel. I think most of the other players can probably travel, but whether Ding Liren and Wang Hao can travel by that point, or whether China will allow them to travel out of the country and come back in, to me that remains a big question mark in terms of whether the event is going to actually happen in April, or whether it's going to get pushed back again for a third time. The World Championship will also include a series of side events in Dubai, including exhibition matches and appearances by former champions and celebrity fans. Commenting on today's announcement, Mohammed Al-Ansari, Vice President of Communications at Expo 2020, said, Expo 2020 Dubai will be a global celebration of the very best of humankind. held in one of the world's most welcoming and ambitious nations. What better place to host a thrilling showdown between the brightest minds in chess? Just as chess unites people of all ages and backgrounds from across the world and encourages strategic thinking and problem solving, Expo 2020 will also bring the world together to build bridges and inspire solutions to some of the most pressing shared challenges of our time. The FIDE World Chess Championship will be an exciting highlight of the Expo's event calendar, enjoyed by millions of physical and virtual visitors worldwide. FIDE President Arkady Dvorkovich said the World Championship match is an outstanding event, and we are proud to team up with Expo to create a breathtaking experience not only for the hardcore chess fans, but also for the wider audience. Ever since the first international tournament held in London in 1851 as part of the Great Exhibition, chess is strongly connected to the events, epitomizing humans' mind, progress, and strive for excellence. This year's match will be exceptional in many ways, and I believe it is going to be an event to remember for the years to come. Chess, a game with hundreds of thousands of years of history, but still enigmatic, is going to manifest its beauty in the competition of two best chess minds, and thanks to the cooperation between Expo and FIDE, we shall see the entire chess world following this battle. All right. So yeah, I'm not going to get into politics. You guys don't try to get me into that. No, I will not be going there. I will not be going there. I probably will do coverage on my channel though of the event. So that's going to be my intention, but I'm pretty sure that I won't be going there. Who would you watch? Okay, what is this poll? 72% of you say Hikaru, Levy, Anna. 11% say Danny and Hess. 11% say I work you. 5% say Savitler, Gustafsson, and 2% ugh, boring, whatever. All right, so yeah, good poll, great stuff. Let's, since you guys are asking me a couple of questions, I'll answer a couple of questions before we move on. The first thing I will say about this is that as much as I have issues with like the Grand Chess Tour and trying to schedule events in a row in multiple countries, and an event which I think it's very impractical, frankly speaking, I don't think will happen. I do applaud FIDE for putting this together, because frankly, if the world is not okay by November or December, I think the world as we know it is probably not going to exist. I think it's good in the case of FIDE. They're trying to plan ahead, they're trying to move forward, and they're doing this in a reasonable manner where it's very far out, and things should be back to normal, hopefully. So I do like that FIDE is planning this. I think seems very practical. November to December, it's logical, it makes sense. You assume things should be fine. It's also only 2 players, by the way. So that's that. I do applaud FIDE for doing that. I'm still very skeptical about April for the candidates. I'm very questionable. I don't think everybody's going to be able to get vaccinated by then. In fact, I mean, why would anyone have been vaccinated? And then secondly, whether the Chinese players can travel, again, I'm skeptical, because that's really only 2 months away at this point. So I'm not sure that I believe that. But overall, I think it's good that they're trying to move ahead, trying to plan it, and it's done in a reasonable manner. It's November, December of 2021. It's not something where they say, oh, we're gonna have it in like August or something. I think that would be insane. So very, very good stuff that they're trying to plan it and move ahead. No, but I will not be going there. I will definitely be I'll be covering the event though. So that's what I would say about it, and it's gonna be fun. That being said, I think, you know, if you have another World Championship match where you have like 14 draws, I mean, I think, you know, if 12 draws wasn't enough to make them change the format, I'm honestly going to hope that if 12 draws wasn't enough between Fabiano and Magnus, I really hope that it's a 14 draw match, because I don't think expanding the format is the right solution whatsoever. I think if anything, it should be shorter, and then have some more rapid chess, for example. So that's what I would say. To me, expanding to 14 games or 16 games is trying to go back to the past, to previous World Championship matches, trying to go into the past instead of moving into the future. And so I don't know. I don't like it, and I don't think it's the right decision personally. But we'll see what happens with the match itself. But if there are 14 draws, I mean, as though the 12 draws on the wall wasn't the writing on the wall. If there are 14 draws, then yeah, I hate the idea of rapid chess society and classical chess championship. Sure, but if that's the case, and have it where it's first to win 2 games, do first to win 2 games. The problem is, if you do something like first to win 2 games, how do you do it? Because the problem is, again, what happens if you have 14 draws? You can't really you can't have set dates. It's hard to get sponsors. Everything is kind of up in the air in that regard. So it's very, very tricky. But I just mean 14 games to me is just insane. I don't like it. So yeah, it is what it is though, for sure. So yeah, but I do applaud FIDE for trying to plan reasonably into the future. It seems completely fine to me that they're trying to do in December, and that's good. All right.